Hi and welcome back to my channel. I've just been doing some fussy cutting. Okay, sit up here. So many people have said, oh, you have so much time to craft and that. But it's really hard actually, because I get up, I sit at the table here, and then I can only sit here for so long before, all the blood and everything rushes back down to my foot. And they did say it was important to keep my foot up for a lot of that first 6 weeks while it heals. So, I'm up and down, up and down. So I've finished my book. I might have showed this on another video, what I was doing here. And I can add more to it. I found these rings in a packet I had from way back. And I've used these A5 little just zip pockets from the cheap shop, and I've been fussy cutting and putting all my fussy cuts in the bag there. And when I crocheted the edge on here, I've just added them to that spine. So I reckon I could add probably a few more to that if I really want to, but I've got my big book then of fussy cuts. Now I've done them in batches of 4, so they sit in a bunch of 4 and then they go again. I've cut all those flowers, I've cut all those mushrooms, the shells I'd already cut them out. Haven't cut those birds or bugs out yet. Some butterflies in there, and then there's all these spare ones to fill up. So I've been fussy cutting. I just pulled all of this book apart this morning. I think I got that when I went to Melbourne at the Super Savers, and there were some nice pictures in here that I could turn into like a journal card, I think those ones that I left like this would be nice as a journal card in a bird book. Love the feet picture. So I left some whole, some in halves, maybe for pockets, and then the rest here, I've cut quite a few already. I'll find a page in here to put them in. I think I'll put them in the back of this bird one. So that's what I've been doing this morning, and just trying to catch up on a lot of that sort of fussy cutting, because I've always wanted to do it and haven't. Every time I start to make something else, I put it in on the back burner. So good opportunity, because when I'm sitting here, especially by myself, I can't reach everything to make a whole journal. I'd have to sit here and get Dave to get quite a bit of it for me down there. So they're all fussy cutted in there, which is really good. I'm so happy that that's getting a wriggle on for me. If I can find where where's the start of it? Just back here. Oh, okay. So that's so each time I sort of go past to the toilet, because I've got to go past the toilet, I sort of sit for a little while and cut a few more out, and and then zip back down and sit down again. Alright, I also went through some of my older bags that were in the storage bay, and I sorted out a lot of my ribbons. So there's some of the ribbons that I rewound. Some of them were, all messed up. I found my ribbon tire thing, all my grow grain ribbons, what are they called? Are they called silk ribbons? Or satin ribbons. There's some old Stampin' Up ribbons there. Then these ribbons, they're really pretty. There's some satin ones there, and these ones are just gorgeous. I've had these for years and years and years. So I went through all of them and found them, wound them all up. I found my mum's collection. The tin went to my older sister, but this is my mum's button collection from a long time ago. So I don't usually use out of this. It's like a keepsake look sort of jar. That one. And oh, there's other ribbons and stuff in there that are just like, you know, well, just loose ones. This one, I don't know what that is, but it's interesting, isn't it? Oh no, it was in my stuff. And then I wanted to show you these. Now, our kids made all these years and years and years ago. Look, aren't they cute? That's a little mouse. And I've got a book with all the patterns in it somewhere in my storage bay. Little koala. What does this say? WWJD. What would Jesus do? Little fish. And they used to sell them. They used to go to the markets. They'd go to the markets and they'd sell these little things. They'd put them on a little hair clip, or these were cute. These little crocodiles. I used to help them make some too. There's a little peacock and a frog. They're so cute, aren't they? They're so cute. Now, our kids were, how old would they have been? Late primary when they were doing this. Little basket. A little bug. Another little bug. Dragonflies are so cute. A little snail. There's another little crocodile. Tiny little fella. A little bee. Butterfly. Another little bee. What's this one? Oh, this one was a echidna, sorry. It was an echidna. It's cute. And then these ones, they were all the rage at one stage, doing the little angels on different things. I seen them in the, oh, that's why there's so many beads sitting in there. Looks like that one's broken. I'll just take those beads off. Bend the wire back. Little basket. Then there was all these little bunnies. There's another snail. A little firefly. And Tweety bird. Another little crocodile. More dragonflies, butterflies. They used to sell the most. That one a ring. That one's a pig. Then that one's a little ring. Oh, they used to love it. We used to get the beads from I can't remember where it was now, but we had this whole pile. I've still got them all down there. I think I showed them the other day. Showed them in a video. Now they got, I don't think anyone made this. I think they bought this one. That's a little bag. There's a little Christmas decoration. A big spider. Prey mantis. They're cool, aren't they? The mermaid. This one's like a hair thing. You can put on a, put that on a hair, back of a hair thing. That would look pretty sewn on something, wouldn't it? There's a little gecko. And there's a few more of the little crocodiles. Butterfly. Another little beetle, little lamb. Dragonfly. A bike. With no seat. A little ball. This one's cute, little crab. This one's a platypus. Another lamb. That one's a little star thing. What's that one? Oh, a little dog. That one's cute. Another star. Another dragonfly. Star. Another butterfly. Another butterfly. Cow. Look at the udders on it. There's a duck. And a fish. A car. Another cow. Another fish. A spider. And a little bee. So that, they used to have so much fun doing them. And I think that was when we were homeschooling. We homeschooled our kids for, would have been probably 4 years. There's a fairy. She's got some crazy hair, that fairy. Yeah, it would have been about 4 years. I think it was most of their primary years we homeschooled. And we had a blast. We had a blast. And I always said to the kids, I'll homeschool you until I feel like it doesn't work anymore. So every year we'd reassess it, and we had a nice man that would come and check it all and, you know, make sure everything was going okay. And we, you know, we had a little camper van back then too. So we did a few little camp trips and Fossicked, and the kids took these to there was a rockhound show at it was up on the Queensland border. I can't think of the name now. And they had them all out on a board, and they sat there and they made a lot of money. They made a lot of pocket money, because all this was left over, because it wasn't that long when we put them all into school, because they were getting to high school age, and they were all up to where they should be when they went back into high school. So it all worked good, and we put them in a Christian, a private Christian school to do high school, and they all did really well in that for the last years of their school life. They all went through to year 12, and they all went through to college, and now they've all got jobs and happy as pigs in mud. I also got a parcel from Purveyor of Textiles. When you, she's on Instagram, Marlene, or I think that's her name. And when you get on her site, you can press sold, and she'll let you just sit on your order for a week or so in case you see something else, you know. That, which is good, because you can sort of just make it make it up over a week or so. So I got this book of her, 3-dimensional embroidery stitches. Some good ideas in there, looks like. I like the flowers. So there's that book. Dictionary of Embroidery Stitches. interesting look. I've got this piece of offcut, which is gorgeous, purpley, sparkly offcut. Interesting. And I got 2 more packs of the sequins off her. Now I found this Sequin Bazaar place on the internet. I'll leave a link below because they sell all these as well. So well, she's the purveyor of textiles. She just sells what she picks up, you know. So obviously she's picked up a few of these packs, but yeah, I did find these people online, and they sell all sorts of different sequins, which are just gorgeous, and they're pretty good price too. So I'll put all them in my containers. I got a Temu parcel, which I don't normally get Temu. Look how they bundle it up. There's supposed to be stencils in there. I hope they're friggin' sorry. I hope they're not going to be all bent. Yeah, they're bent. Oh my goodness. What do they think? I don't know what they think when they parcel them up. See, that's why I've gone back to AliExpress. They do their parcels up way better. Have a little bit more respect. Oh, these ones, I know they try to get it to you as quick as possible, but come on. So I'll show you some selection of what do you call it? I'll show you them in a minute. I got another packet of another box, because one of the boxes that I got the beads sent in was broken, so I'll have to transfer them very carefully over. Hopefully this one's not broken. No. So I got that. I got some little, I don't know, what do you call them? Let me get it out. Got some little, they're like little sequins, but they're tiny. I got them. They're all mixed up in there. And plus I got this sequin pack. I couldn't find a pack of sequins that were just plain sequins, you know, like a mix box. But I eventually found it on Temu. They're the sequins. And they're really pretty. That one's got a pinky sort of sheen. Same with them. Them ones have all got sheens on them. Aren't they pretty? So that was the pack of that was the pack of gold sequins. Now I can't shut that. Now maybe if I just cross over, no, that'll be right. Alright, so I got them, and I got these. That one's bent. I'd have to heat it up and bend it back or something. So that's stencil. I'll just show you them quickly. This stencil, the roses, birds. There's 2 birds in a tree, so you can see that. This one, and the dots. These were really cheap. Larger one. That one's pretty with the roses in it. That one. That's another bird one. Now, what I did, I was trying to, when I went to checkout, I forgot that I'd already put these two in the checkout. And I was like, oh, and you know what? I could not get them out of my checkout. I couldn't get them out of my cart because it came up in a another bargain thing, and it said put these straight in, so it didn't go into the cart, it went straight through and paid for them without me like approving it. It was just so weird, and I couldn't get it back out. I couldn't get the refund on them or get them out of the cart. So the first person that says I love stencils in the comment, I'll post them to, because I've got 2 extras if you like them. All right, so that was just my little look at what I've been up to. Really, every day is different. I struggle some days. Some days I've had just a big meltdown. I had a big meltdown the other night, and because I was in a bit of pain, and oh gosh. But anyway, that sort of stuff happens. Apparently after surgery you can become depressed and have anxiety just while the drugs are going through your system. So I've stopped having the strong painkillers, and just Panadol is just enough for me now. But I've got an appointment tomorrow to have the wound all reviewed and hopefully stitches out, and yeah, get to have a look at it. So I hope that all goes good. Alright, if you're new here, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my channel, press that bell button for notifications. It's just a quick little video today. Yeah, so if you'd like these 2 stencils, the first one to put the comment in and say I love stencils, I'll post them to you. Alright, I'll catch you real soon for a new video. Bye!